Hey, are you just starting out in Hydroneer? Maybe you've got hundreds of hours in. Either way, this video is going to have some valuable information that's going to help you out. Tip number 5, I know for a fact, still gives some veterans of Hydroneer fits, so stay tuned for that. Howdy there neighbors, Hydro nerds, and all my bubbies and sissies, it's Happy Latchup back again with a series critics are calling informational and with the right amount of dick jokes. And great little internet videos from a very handsome young man. As well as indubitably the most underrated YouTuber. That's right, it's the series where I share all the things I wish I would have known before starting Hydroneer. So grab some snacks, maybe an ice cold blue ribbon, and get ready to get bukkake by brain knowledge because we're getting right into it. Number 1, reticle. Some of you that have been keeping up with my videos may have noticed that my item drop reticle is a little different from yours, as it is pink. I've even seen a few veterans of Hydroneer who were unaware that you could change the color of your reticle in the options menu. To do this, hit escape, go to this tab here, and click through all the color options to see which you like the best. It's useful as you can get yourself a little more contrast of your drop dot against the colorful terrain to help improve your workflow. I imagine it can also be helpful to some of those out there with certain forms of color blindness to make the game a bit more accessible. It's also just a nice way to further customize your experience. That being said, I figure this would also be a good time to discuss this very controversial topic plaguing the Hydroneer community, so to all those smooth brain geniuses out there who have qualms with there being 2 reticles instead of just one, clearly have never had to clean a conveyor mess up by hand if you didn't turn it off, you dummy. That second reticle is crucial to workflow, as you can just click away while the mess disappears. Now quit you bitching or go back to playing Monkey Preschool Lunchbox, you absolute toddler. Number 2, too many spannies. There are a lot of things in Hydroneer you'll only need to buy once. Things like rakes, saws, and casting molds. But in Hydroneer, there is one thing you can never have too many of, and that's the toolbags. That's right, there are some things you should be frugal with, but toolbags aren't one of them, especially if you have an auto repair circuit set up. So grab your Hydro coins, fill your cart with more tools than a Kid Rock concert, and start lining those pockets in Cloudium on your way to millions. Number 3, what's the best way to use the funnel? Don't. Number 4, with a little help from my friends. Hydroneer is such a fun and beautiful game, but like most simulation games, there is a learning curve. Fret not, my sweet little poop butts, because all the help you need is at your fingertips. We're lucky to have a very positive and supportive community in Hydroneer, so if you ever need help or have questions, feel free to turn to Discord, Reddit, YouTube, or Bridgeport.com. Bridgeport.com is essentially the wiki for Hydroneer. All of the most basic questions you have can be answered there. It has detailed descriptions of all the items in the game, as well as valuable information about basic mechanics and concepts. Joining the Discord or Reddit is always an excellent choice as well. When I first started, the community was happy to help with any questions I had, and I am now proud to be a part of that community of veterans happy to help when it's needed. Lastly, if you need guidance, just jump over to YouTube. There you'll find some dedicated content creators who have devoted their time to make your mining journey a little easier. Hybrid still, he has a ton of videos directed toward helping new players. However, if you're looking for videos that are informative, but with exponentially more self-deprecation, then subscribe to Happy Latchup right away, and I'll do my best to help in any capacity I can, if my stupid dumb brain is even capable. Number 5, what's the deal with drills? Look, buttholes, I've been seeing a lot of confusion about problem solving your drills on the Reddit, and if you are one of these Redditor, I barely know her. If you're one of these Redditors, you better stick around. Unlike my dad. Alright, if you're still here, can you teach me how to throw a spiral? No? Oh, shit. Anyway, here are all the ways you can troubleshoot your drills if they're not working properly. First, if your drills aren't producing sweet little ground turds, simply pick it up and make sure the water is working. Yes, it sounds like a no-brainer, but a lot of times it's the main reason. Now you know you got your water flowing, but your drill still not making you any money? Then the next step is making sure your drill is in contact with some delectable ass dirt or snow. That's right, folks, the second biggest issue I see is people forgetting to shovel some dirt or snow under their drill. It seems so simple, but it even happens to me from time to time. So make sure your drills have some dirt under them, you goofy bastard. Okay, so now your water is hooked hooked up, you got some dirt under your drill, and it's still not working. Well, the solution might be you're too low in the plot. If you got your drill fired up and it's emitting sparks, then you might be trying to drill beyond your means. You see, this game works on a tier system, and if you're trying to run a tier 1 drill on tier 2 dirt, then you're going to find out real fast that's not going to cut it. The tiers in this game are based on elevation, so pay attention to the pattern on the dirt and make sure you have the right tool for the job. You do that, you'll be mining your way to millions in no time. Number 6. When you drive a Honda Hydro Truck Mark II, you're not just driving 4 years worth of meticulous manly engineering. You're driving the last damn truck you'll ever need. That's right, you only need one of these bad boys. If you buy more than one, then you're an idiot. But hell, it's your money and we love your money. Speaking of money, when you drive a Honda Mark II, you ain't gonna have to spend an arm and a leg to keep her running. That's right, with just a little bit of water and a pan, you can keep her full and keep her gallivanting from Ember Cradle to Icehound and everywhere in between. What's that? You got some cargo to take with you? Well, you're in luck. Cause with the new Itchy Cart add-on, you can tow to your enlarged heart's content. Just fill your cart fuller than a little boy's butt at Sunday Mass, and you're well on your way to being the envy of all those soup-loving nerds in Bridgeport. The Mark II truly is the last truck you'll ever need. Hey Honda, you only need one. You fucking idiot. Also, it runs on water, and you can carry more shit. That's the actual slogan. Like we hired a marketing team to write it and everything. Hey Honda, why is this still going on? Seriously, wrap it the fuck. Number 7. This one is a tip specifically for the DLC, Journey to Volcalis, that I've already covered in a previous video. I implore all of you watching to try it out if you haven't already, mainly because there is a trick in Volcalis that can make you tons of money in a very minuscule amount of time comparatively. Here's how. First, complete the starting quest for the incessant NPCs, which should net you a solid 1,250 Hydra coins to start your empire. Typically from here, it's the same old song and dance of shovel, 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 dump, shovel, 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 dump. But with this money, you can automate from the start. Money in hand, head to the shop in Newglade where you'll buy 2 intake pipes, a tool bag, 1 extra spanner, and both starting drills. Now head back to Dawn Rest and set up your drill similarly to this. After that, put a pan right smack dab in the middle and power on this profit propeller until it breaks, which takes around about 20 minutes. Once that sucker's sparking, just repair it and repeat. The spanners we have will allow you 4 full cycles from the drills before having to get more, which won't be an issue because now you have more money than you'll know what to do with. Now go out there and become the tycoon you were always meant to be. Well, there you have it. 7 more things I wish I knew before starting Hydroneer. If you learned anything from this goofy little video, then let me know in the comments. If you're enjoying this series, then subscribe to see more. See you on the next one.